Efficiency variance. It sounds like a term that belongs in a textbook or a corporate boardroom, right? But let me tell you, it's a concept that can make or break a manufacturing company. And it's about time we dive into what it really means and why it should matter to you, whether you're an industry insider, a business owner, or just someone curious about how things are made. So, what is efficiency variance? In simple terms, it's the difference between how much we expected to produce and how much we actually produced using the inputs we had. Think of it like this. You plan a dinner party for 10 people. You buy ingredients for 10 servings, but when the night comes, you only manage to whip up enough food for 6. That's your efficiency variance. You missed the mark, and now you're left with hungry guests and a lot of wasted ingredients. In manufacturing, this variance can lead to increased costs, wasted materials, and ultimately, unhappy customers. But why should you care? Well, efficiency variance is a crucial metric that can give companies a clear picture of their productivity and efficiency. When businesses can measure this variance, they can pinpoint where things are going wrong. Is it the machines that keep breaking down? Is it the workers who aren't trained properly? Or is it something else entirely? By analyzing efficiency variance, companies can make informed decisions to improve their processes, reduce waste, and increase profitability. Now, let's talk about how to calculate this variance. It's not as complicated as it sounds. First, you need to determine the budgeted quantity. That's your expected output. Next, you calculate the standard rate, which is the cost associated with producing each unit. Then, you find out the actual output achieved during the measuring period. Finally, you plug those numbers into the formula. Efficiency variance equals actual quantity, budgeted quantity, multiplied by the standard price or rate. For example, let's say you budgeted to produce 1,000 units at a standard rate of $10 each. But in reality, you only produced 900 units. That's a variance of 100 units. Multiply that by your standard rate, and you're looking at a $1,000 loss in efficiency. It's like throwing money out the window. Nobody wants that. Understanding efficiency variance is essential for a few reasons. First off, it directly impacts profitability. If a company can produce more efficiently, it can lower costs and boost revenue. This is especially critical in today's competitive landscape, where every dollar counts. Secondly, monitoring efficiency variance helps companies stay competitive. By continually improving their operations, they can offer better prices and higher quality products, which is a win-win for everyone involved. Now, let's explore the different types of efficiency variance. There's labor efficiency variance, which looks at the difference between the actual labor hours used versus what was budgeted. If workers are taking longer than expected, that's a red flag. Then we have material yield variance, which measures how much material was actually used compared to what was planned. And don't forget overhead variance, which looks at how actual overhead costs stack up against budgeted costs. Each of these variances provides unique insights into different aspects of the manufacturing process. So, when should a company take action on efficiency variance? If you're seeing large or consistent variances, that's a clear signal that something isn't right. High costs, low productivity, and quality issues are all indicators that it's time to dig deeper. You wouldn't ignore a check engine light in your car, right? The same principle applies here. Now, who's responsible for monitoring and analyzing efficiency variance? Typically, it falls to production managers, operations managers, cost accountants, quality control managers, and engineering managers. It's a team effort, and having the right people in place is crucial for success. But what causes efficiency variance in the first place? There are several common culprits. Equipment breakdowns and inadequate maintenance can lead to costly downtime. Poor production planning might result in inefficient resource use. And let's not forget about inadequate training. If employees don't know how to do their jobs effectively, that's a recipe for disaster. In today's world, technology plays a vital role in reducing efficiency variance. Automation, IoT devices, predictive maintenance, and big data analytics can all help streamline processes and identify inefficiencies before they become significant problems. Embracing technology isn't just a trend, it's a necessity for staying competitive. Now, let's talk about best practices for addressing efficiency variance. Regular monitoring and analysis are key. You need to keep a close eye on your metrics to identify trends and patterns. Employee training is also critical. Well-trained employees are more efficient and make fewer mistakes. Standardization helps too. By creating standard operating procedures, you ensure everyone is on the same page. Continuous improvement is essential. It's not a one-time fix, it's an ongoing journey. Quality control measures should be in place at every stage of the manufacturing process to catch issues before they reach the customer. And don't overlook equipment maintenance. Keeping your machines in top shape is crucial for avoiding breakdowns and downtime. When should a company consider investing in new equipment? If your current machines are old and unreliable, it might be time to upgrade. If they can't meet demand or produce quality products, investing in new technology could be the solution. Also, if maintenance costs are piling up, a new machine might save you money in the long run. But what happens if you ignore efficiency variance? The risks are significant. Decreased productivity, increased costs, poor quality products, and even health and safety risks can all arise from ignoring these metrics. It's not just about the bottom line, it's about maintaining a good reputation and keeping your customers happy. Training employees to minimize efficiency variance is another critical aspect. A comprehensive training program, ongoing education, and regular feedback can help ensure that your team is equipped to handle their responsibilities effectively. Encouraging cross-training can also enhance understanding across departments, fostering teamwork and collaboration. And finally, let's touch on outsourcing. Sometimes it makes sense to outsource specific processes to address efficiency variance. If your company lacks the expertise or resources for a particular task, or if demand fluctuates seasonally, outsourcing can be a smart move. It allows you to focus on your core competencies while ensuring that other processes are handled efficiently. Addressing efficiency variance is no small feat, but it's a necessary endeavor for any manufacturing operation that wants to thrive. By understanding what efficiency variance is, how to calculate it, and the best practices for addressing it, companies can position themselves for success in an increasingly competitive market. So, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting, remember that efficiency variance is a metric that can lead to significant improvements in your manufacturing process and overall profitability. Let's embrace the challenge and work towards a more efficient future together.